Back everyone, it is time for Care in the Kitchen. Alicia's on her way to Milan this week for the Olympics, and we're saying ciao, the best way we know how, with some amazing Italian food. You could smell it.
This looks so good.
It's so good. This morning we're joined by Chef Kale Tommy from Josefina in Wayzata to give us a little taste of Italy.
Chef's kiss. It smells amazing in here. It looks amazing. Josefina's been around for how many years now?
4 years. 4 years. It opened up. Pardon me. It opened up in the COVID era.
Right.
We kind of started in that realm of just takeout, and as soon as we were allowed to, we started bringing people into the seats and letting them enjoy our space.
I love the space
Fantastic.
there. And speaking of takeout, they have this little window. Like if you're walking right past it, you can go to the window and get a gelato. You can order a pizza and go sit in the park down the road.
She's
It's
been
amazing.
hyping up that
I'm obsessed
gelato
with
all
Josephine.
morning. She loves that gelato.
Yes, the gelato's amazing, but obviously you guys have all things Italian. What is one of the most popular things you guys make?
Oh my gosh. So we make our own focaccia house. Can't make enough of that each day.
It sells out quick, doesn't it?
You know, probably half the menu is just staples that I think that we would be revolted against if we tried to remove
Right.
it. There's a rigatoni diavolo sauce. You know, we make it with a vodka, a little bit of spicy, basil, fresh burrata on top.
Is that this one here? This dish here?
No, so this is...
Oh, that southern burrata.
Yeah, this is a salad, kind of any pasta, if you will, that we serve at the restaurant. So great place to start. We take whole burrata, we crumble it up. It is something that we keep very seasonal. So for this season, it's roasted root veg, parsnips, celery root, butternut squash, crispy sage, and candied orange with that.
Oh my gosh.
So it kind of hits in that realm of earthiness, sweet, and then you've got the nice, rich creaminess from the burrata.
So I don't know much about burrata. What is burrata exactly?
So good.
Yeah, I'm
What
not
is it?
Yeah.
And it's like mozzarella cheese, but when you cut it open, it's like loose on the inside, right? Or
Exactly
it's
right,
like
exactly
liquidy
right, yeah.
instead of like a firm mozzarella.
Exactly right. So it's actually filled with something that's called stracciatella.
Okay.
Probably more close to a cottage cheese, if you will.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
creamy, very rich like that. And then yes, the outside is fresh mozzarella. So you get that texture, you get the stracciatella. It just gets a lot of notes in there for
It's
you.
glorious.
Fantastic.
It is glorious.
And
And then
do
the
we have
stuff,
next
is
to
that
it?
stuffed?
Yeah, that's a stuffed pasta. So for all of the shape people out there, this one's called agnolotti. They are little envelopes. A lot of the folds of pasta are designed to catch as much sauce as possible, right? So this one is a seasonal dish that we have on right now as well. The filling is crab and shrimp. And although I know you're going to Milan, this one is going to touch on a little bit more southern Italy. Sicilian, it does have some spice. We're making the sauce out of Calabrian chili, butter, and seafood stock. We got the roasted tomatoes, pea shoots. It's got it all there.
So excuse me, I'm gonna bend down
I
here
was
and
looking
I'm gonna
for-
find
oh,
a
wait.
fork. We got some forks down
Do
here.
we?
We do.
I've been watching a lot of like travel shows about Italy, and it is crazy because our guests just were on and said Milan is known for their risottos and the saffron, and different regions
Yeah.
of Italy have like their thing. So, do you guys like touch on all the different regions, or kind of pick and choose your favorites from that area?
Absolutely. There's too much in Italian cuisine for us to stay in one area.
Yoink. Sorry,
the
we're
northern
finding
side,
cutlery.
the northern side, very rich, kind of bleeds into over to French cuisine, right?
Right.
Down south, they get a lot more seafood heavy. Sicilians are known for their kind of spicy, and that's where pizza comes from, more towards the south.
I love it. You guys have pizza too, right?
do,
All
we
right, I'm gonna
do.
try one of your envelopes stuffed with glory.
I want to try one of those too. You said crab and shrimp, correct?
That is correct, yeah.
Oh, and there's like a citrus flavor. Wow.
And that tastes like fresh crab and shrimp. It doesn't taste like a paste that they pumped
Absolutely,
in there.
yeah.
Well,
That's
I'm gonna try this
amazing.
one too. So what are you making today? besides
Well,
us
we've
eating?
got a different salad that we can showcase. So a nice grain salad that we do. Swiss chard, we do the leaves and the stems. We've got pecorino, blanched farro. We're gonna be dressing it with fresh lemon juice, olive
Yum.
oil. Just a really nice salad to kind of combat with your everyday leafy green salad. We have the grain in there, gives it a little bit more hardiness. Little olive
I
oil.
love the freshness of everything
I do
too.
too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's winter. Everybody wants to eat heavy, but we still got to keep it fresh.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
for
You still
sure.
got to keep it light.
Of course.
It's not all soups and stews all day long.
Yum.
So
Do I see raisins or?
there is a pickled craisin, in fact, in there.
Pickled
Pickled
craisin.
Yeah, so sweet, sour.
Have
Yeah.
you, so I'm assuming you've been to Italy and have tried and experienced all these things, or no?
I've been to Italy.
Yes.
I've tried
Love
some
that.
things. Have you been before? I know you're
No, I
going.
haven't. This is my first time. I love
Oh, wow.
Italian cuisine, but I'm excited to try it there.
How long are you there?
Perfect timing on that.
26 days for the duration of the games, the Olympic Games.
Not enough time. Not
All
enough
right,
time.
I'm staying longer. Sorry to break it to you.
That's fine.
I spent a couple
We'll
weeks
survive.
over there between Venice and Rome, and not enough time. You could. I think the culture is so vast over there that you could spend so much time.
What makes the food so great
That's amazing.
from Italy? What makes it so enriching?
Great question. You have stuff that's very simple ingredients. Pasta right here, which are some of the different ones that we make.
Oh, you make these all in house?
Yeah.
What is this one called?
So we have muffaldini is the closest one. This is like a ruffled fettuccine almost, if you will. If you take those apart, they're very
Yum.
long noodles. Fusilli, we're dyeing this one with a squid ink just to kind of make it black. It's another seafood pasta that we make. Rigatoni, as I mentioned earlier, the rigatoni diavolo, that is one of our staples at Josefina. And then the far one is gemelli. So I think just the components of having very simple pasta, good bread, you've got fresh ingredients everywhere, and then to go deeper with the aged prosciuttos, parmesans.
Yum.
It's very complex, It's very simple, very basic ingredients. You use them a lot in different places, but you can create such complexity.
And there's such warmth with the food
Yeah.
too. It's like the comfort food that everyone loves.
Having fresh ingredients makes all the difference too. I
Absolutely.
feel like we don't do that so much here in America sometimes. There's a lot of processed stuff. This is all fresh, and it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
What did you make over here?
Okay, so this is a really fun one. First glancing at this, it's bolognese. The pasta is pappardelle, another one that we make. But this is not just any bolognese, if you will. This is ragu di natra. So ground duck, stewed down with mirepoix, which is carrots, onions, celery. And then the other part that kind of sets this one apart is it is spiced up with warm spices like cinnamon and nutmeg. So kind of a fun little technique, if I may reach across you for this
Yeah.
bowl.
Absolutely.
It's always the challenge to differentiate home cooking from restaurant cooking, right?
Right.
So one of the tricks that we use here at the restaurant is we use pasta water to kind of help balance out our sauce thickness.
Okay.
Another aspect that we use is ground Parmesan. So if your sauce is a little too thin, we definitely use a little Parmesan to kind of thicken it up a little bit.
Yum.
Obviously using that as applicable as possible. If the pasta doesn't need Parmesan, let's not add that one, right? And then more fresh ingredients. So we have some fresh chopped parsley.
Look how pretty that is. All right, we have a minute.
1 minute.
1 minute. So if folks want to head up to Josefina, you guys are open around the clock in such a cool spot in the Wayzata area.
Yeah, absolutely. We have the takeout areas you talked about. So we labeled that Fina's, and it is open at 8 in the morning. You can come grab a coffee, you can come grab a pastry, you can come grab a sandwich, head out for your day. Or we have Josefina, which is evening. So we open up at 4:35, depending on the day. And we go till people stop eating.
Could
You guys
start
have
your day and end your
aperitivos
day.
there, happy hour?
We got
I
aperitivos,
love
we got
that.
digestives, we've got lattes, we've got espressos.
Got it all. Yum. Oh, and you guys had macarons there the other day.
Oh yeah, coconut macarons.
Yum.
Not
So
to be
good.
confused with macaroons, the French sandwich versions. We do the Italian
Right,
macarons
yes.
with coconut.
Well, thank you for your time.
Absolutely.
Grazie. Check out Josefina. Thank you for watching. You can get more news and weather.
And good luck in Italy.
Thank you. Follow along, everybody.